Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the YouTube channel of the Sim Racing Driver. And this is all about the story of Sven Matthijs, a man from Germany who started off playing, it was ACC back in the day. Set, of course, a competition during the COVID times with his brother Jan Matthijs. And has since then taken it a lot more seriously. So in this channel, you're going to see all those videos, not mainly iRacing, but also WRC. You can see his story, right? How is he making progress? How did he manage to make his way out of rookies now, going to the top classes? So we're going to see quite a bit of content. All of those will be voice-overed from me as well. So please enjoy your stay. Buckle up, because it's going to be a wild ride. Let me tell you that much. We are watching a race from Mugello, the third race of 12 out of the season. We're finding ourselves over with quite the low high rating now, 475. And starting 24th after not qualifying in a 750 skill grid on average. But obviously we care mainly about keeping it clean, and it starts well. Some drivers making quite the mistakes there. Getting to start the car. Therefore we're able to move up a couple positions immediately in the beginning. Obviously, as always, we're going to be aboard for the whole first lap. We've already gained quite a few positions, but we're not looking to stop right there. Big crash ahead of us. We're able to avoid the majority of it, and we don't even have to wait. More and more contact in the background right there. And we just squeeze by. All is well. That's a great way of going at things. More drivers off into the barriers now. Just want to make sure we keep it clean, but oh man, what a horrendous start to this race. Obviously these cars, they are incredibly tricky. And that's definitely shown so far, but look at the amount of positions that we've gained in the beginning just by staying trouble free. I feel like that is just the clue, right? Make sure you stay trouble free. At the moment we're not finding anything other than, you know, some clean air where we're able to just make sure we get a little bit of a gap to the driver behind. That'll be a good luck. In the end, this is what it's all come down to. So far all is well. Make our way over to this a little bit more technical term, where, you know, it's just a matter of nailing your lines. Nothing else really involved. It looks like so far all has been left clean. Coming into the final turn soon. Making sure we get the line right on that one. We get another driver that has unfortunately gone off, and well, that just leaves us here. From 24th to 9th position in one lap is honestly quite amazing, I have to admit it. That is quite the statement right there. A little bit later on, finding ourselves once again in lap 9, but we care mainly about the safety rating. So we're not going to fend too hard when people try and make their way through. We led by the first here. That's Matthijs Eklund. It goes by. Nice and cleanly, the number 6 will pass us, and we continue our race afterwards. That's a great way of going at things, I have to say. Now, a little bit later on, we see another driver trying to chase us. It's Justin Fields this time around. Follow our lines, but we go a little bit too wide.
Left side, stay on the right, clear.
That is going to be the overtake coming out right there. A little bit later, similar position as the first overtake from Matthijs Eklund. We see Schroeder coming behind us. This is 5 laps later already. It's lap number 9, and he goes by swiftly and actually makes a little bit of mistakes. So yeah, we're kind of awfully forced to go off after that. Either he didn't anticipate it, or he just miscalculated his own lines. But luckily all is good afterwards. So I think we can be very happy with this now. Obviously we are kind of in clean air. Driver ahead of us is a little bit faster, so soon it's going to disappear, and after that we're going to be good to go. This is a little bit later on then. P12 at the moment. We do have a driver behind us, Chicolo Hoy. Would absolutely love to just come down. See if he can go for the overtake. Well, not yet. But he's going to have the opportunity to, but is he in time? It's going to be a checkered flag soon, and I don't think the slipstream is strong enough, so that's going to be it right there. In the end, well, you can go, but it doesn't really get you anywhere. That is going to be quite a decent result, I feel like. P12 in the end there. 3 incident points total, mainly for going off track. Able to avoid the majority of the contacts is a good result in itself here. So yeah, we get our rating up, we get our safety rating up, and in the end we're P2286 of 2,919. So let's see how the race went, because obviously there was quite a bit of contact in the beginning especially. So we'll see how that goes here. Starting off with the heli view. It's Paulo Felix, who's looking to come around potentially. He's currently in first position, trying to escape immediately. Has quite a clean start right there. There's the first slight contact between the red car and the cherry car. But other than that, it's actually looking quite okay, at least for the players that were at the top of their split. There's a little bit of a T-bone there. That is Justin Fields together with Miguel Castera. And now, yeah, she's stuck here and rolled backwards and then hits the number 4 car. It's quite an easy lesson. Hit your brakes if you can. And Jakub Jalocha will find himself unfortunately being the victim. Another good look here at the beginning, I have to say. Here's what that looked like. Yeah, just rolling back into the field, and that was definitely an avoidable incident right there. That's so frustrating for him because he obviously did nothing wrong right there. Fortunately, however, that is just how that went. He's able to rejoin the track. He's lost quite a bit of time though while doing so. Here we see moves. This is rather aggressive here from the number 9 car of Sander Valter, and is trying to make up as many positions as possible, but he spins around the number, I believe that was the number 13 car. Yes, indeed it is. It's Eduardo Cavalcanti and Francesco Amico. Silver car in the number 9. Could be finding himself unfortunately also stuck here now. So many drivers trying to avoid the incidents. Yeah, this is just... Yeah, you're supposed to know that you're better than this. That is not a great look, I have to say. Quite amateuristic here in the split. And we lose out quite a little bit there. Luckily, we were able to avoid the majority of this, so... Actually weren't in as bad place as some of the other ones were. Here's the car. Number 21, William Wahlberg. And loses control. And coming back in. And sure, well, able to rejoin eventually. Slight bump there into us, but all is good in the end. Here is the number 7 car of Justin Fields again. It's Jakub Jalocha. Once again, it's the same two hitting each other. Just really not a good look. Aaron Canfield now sees Francesco Amica trying to come around him. Silver car. See, one of the most classic liveries there is for the GT3, and he goes way too wide. There's actually a little bit of a lockup too. Amico's able to continue. Aaron Canfield has to take it easy. And he's just looking for the right spot to get back into it again. He's able to do so, but does see himself fall back. Now here is the number 8 car. Paulo Felix. Getting up pretty close here. But goes off the track. That's going to lose him time. More drivers getting involved. There he spins. Oh no. That's not a good look. He needs to join back in, but that's obviously hard. And this is on the main straight. This is where we see so many drivers go by. And there you can see was In the background, we are going to go straight ahead as he rejoins. He's lost quite a bit of space there. Where is he going to end up though? Because all the drivers have more speed coming into the straight. Maybe close towards that green car there. I think it's going to be William Wahlberg again that he's challenging. He's going to try and make his way around the outside. More drivers getting involved there. There is that very aggressive lunge. Both players getting almost together. I think they actually touch each other for a little bit. There's another spin. And now a multiple car accident. Oh my. There's once again such a mess right here in the Porsche Carrera Cup, I have to say. It's not a good look trying to rejoin. Oh no, it just makes it even worse. That is Francesco Amico right there. Was in P1 at some point and is almost lost. What a tragedy it's been for him. Eventually though they can continue. Here's the number 20 car, Andrew Cooper-Smith. I'll let you guess his nationality in the comments below. Matthias Eklund goes by but then misses his braking point and therefore back to the racing line he eventually comes, but it's going to cost him a lot of time. Not the cleanest of overtakes right there. And he knows this. Here is the number 2 car getting challenged here, trying to go straight across. It's a Black Rifle Coffee car. No, I don't know if you guys know that company. Not sponsored by them or anything, but actually a veteran-owned coffee company. It's quite an interesting company. I believe they're based out of Utah, if I'm not mistaken. A fun fact. Seeing people say that these videos aren't educational. Well, there you go. Now, by the way, if you have seen the video so far and if you like it, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. It would help us out massively. Trying to reach 10,000. Which would be quite the number, I have to say. More drivers going off here. That is Francesco Amico again, I'm pretty sure. And too wide. Here is the number 8 car, Paulo Felix. Trying to get around the number 15 car, Murillo Doc. There is that move and very late braking. Makes it work though, but then starts sliding. He oversteers there. That will cost him quite a bit of time. And eventually, that's how that one goes, but need to try again later. Here it is again. Look, and eventually, now driving away. You might think, well, the battle's over then. Well, not really, because there he goes. Spins across, almost saves it. And just kind of has to, like, sit there. Awkwardly, he's eventually able to rejoin. Even though it's cost him a lot of time right now. A little bit too impatient to get going again, I think. And that's cost him right there. But he gets it. A little bit later on. Here's another big lunge. It's Victor Mugello. Tried to make that work, but it's not going to happen. Not yet, at least. It's a battle for the lead, even. John Bagnoli in first. Victor Mugello in P2. And then you have Yoho Kuka right behind in the white and blue livery. A freeway battle for the first position. No big moves being made out immediately. Currently chasing. Here's the number 24 car, Sven Matthijs. Getting chased by Matthias Eklund, who goes by nicely. See space being given over, as was to be expected. But there's more battles on track, let me tell you this. Because have a look at this one, for example. Number 7 position that we're fighting for. It's Tyler Swain together with Miguel Angel Castaneda currently leading. Taco Bell car. Love to get around. They're not able to do so immediately. Here we see potentially a late lunge here. Around the outside he's trying to go, but that just doesn't really work, I feel like. Can't keep the car side by side into the corner and therefore will have to back off. Gave it a good shot though. Unfortunately not able to do so. A little bit later on we have once again that battle for second position with now John kind of being able to set free. Yokuka tries to go down the inside here. It's a late lunge, but he manages to make it work and does take that second position away. And Victor Mugello will keep chasing here. Obviously still good for a podium spot as it stands right now, but Would like to get just a little bit more in. Eventually might be able to do so. There, once again, defending the inside nicely, parking it up the apex. There just seems to be no way to come around right there. Quite a tough one out there. And here, once again, it's a Black Rifle coffee car. Here's Bartlett trying to come around, and there's the overtake. Clean one at that, no mistakes being made there. Keeping it over with, as if nothing ever happened. Here's Sven Matthijs being chased by the number 7. Justin Fields tries to go for the overtake. You've seen it from his side. At the moment, not there yet, but there Sven goes too wide, and that will be a mistake made. That will cost him quite a bit of time there, I have to say. Quite a shame, really. Here's the number 8 car, Paulo Felix, driving alone. It's actually an unforced error right here as he goes wide. Loses control of the back end and then goes off, but doesn't cost him as much time as you might expect in a position like that. So it's honestly not even too bad. That's still a small mistake being made, and that's obviously never a good look, I have to say. Here is once again the race leader right now. Number 1. At the track is the number 19 car of John McNally, and he makes a big mistake and finds himself kissing that barrier. Gives over the first position to the Finn and has to rejoin. But has to do so in 6th. Not sure if he can manage to make a comeback all the way into this, but it's not going to be a good look. Here is Chico Lahoy getting attacked by the number 16, Darren Canfield. He's been involved in a couple battles before, and this is a little bit too wide on the exit. Decides to go slowly, and that is a nice overtake by Darren Canfield. Moving up another position right there. Here's a nice little battery. We're on lap 6 at the moment here. Taylor Swain trying to go around the outside of Miguel Angel Castaneda. Might just be able to stick that landing. I think he's already by, but still leaves that door open. I mean, that's just the only way you can even get to the corner, right? You can't really slow down during that corner, so makes it work. Here's Uwe Schroeder trying to come around in the dark purple car, chasing Jacob Jalocha, who's been the unlucky victim of a couple incidents, and there it is, lapping him now. Getting out of the way. I think that's the right decision here by the pole, right? You don't want to be getting yourself involved into any of these battles when you're a lap down. Here's Ryder Morgan trying to take that lead away from Hugo Kuka. Tries it around the outside, perhaps. It's just a matter of defending the inside, and the Finn will do exactly that. But look at the speed difference in the corner right there. It's all going to come down to the exit, though. Knowing that the Black Rifle car will have the inside line in the next one, and therefore successfully takes that lead away. It's able to get it going. Very successful, I have to say. Just exactly what they were hoping for has now come through. There is contact. Oh no, and that's not going to be good for either driver. Number 14 car, Francesco Amico, that takes the biggest hit out of that one. Paulo Felix gets along just a little bit better. Still not a good look, however. Andrew Coopersmith, once again, the Stars and Stripes livery, driving in no man's land right now. And he is also one of the drivers to make another unforced error here. Yeah, the other drivers just have to slowly drive around him. It's not a good look. 12 goes by and he loses 3 positions right there. Not a good look right there. Here's an onboard. Paulo Felix trying to get close to Andrew Coopersmith, who now finds himself defending here from the number 8. And here we see a potential move around the outside. Tries to stick to the inside line, but he's already well by. Both cars not in the most optimal condition there. There, the move very successful. Great move right there. A little bit later on, see the number 11 car, Sven Matthijs. Let's say we're shorter by. As another overtake successful right there. No big surprises there. Sven obviously focusing on that safety rating, which is on the lower side of things. Obviously, if it's down to 2, you get demoted by the end of the season. If it's below 0, below 1, you get demoted immediately. It's just not a good look, really. But this battle not over yet here. Victor Mugello trying to get close up to Kuka, and there's that move, successful. Mugello driving quite a strong race here, I have to admit. He's been doing a very good job at making things clean. He's done that rather well. It's the Black Rifle car again, currently leading. Finds himself in a good spot to take victory here, and then hits the grass a little bit to keep it on the track. However, I think, no, there he goes, loses it. Or looks up. Okay, able to keep the car going, but has lost quite a bit of time here. Mugello will now be leading. Kuka immediately has to fight for a spot right there. Very successful. That is the move coming in right there. Kuka's got that going. Now, obviously, the Black Rifle driver would love to take this back here. There is potentially the move. Yes, down the inside. He's entitled to the space. Now, it's hard but fair racing. And the American driver right there. We'll go by Ryder Morgan now. P2. Very successful. A little bit later on here, we see the number 5 make a small mistake. Stanislav Briarski sees Taylor Swain go by in the Taco Bell livery. Successful move right there. Just no way to stop him, unfortunately. Now, here's the heli view of the lead fight. It's going to be Ryder Morgan versus Victor Mugello. Ryder Morgan now has that spot here around the outside. Is entitled to the space. They're side by side. Maybe then around the outside it would be a risky move. Victor Mugello trying to defend this. Can't avoid them going side by side, however. And then eventually has to move in. Very successful at that. There's a number 15. That is Marilo Ducco has to let all the leading drivers by right there. Mapping him again, but you obviously want to make sure that you don't get into the way of things. Is able to do so successfully. That's a good way of doing it. It's very aware, very good and safe right there. And I feel like ever since the lobby kind of cooled down, especially in the beginning it was chaotic, after that it actually ended up being quite okay. Just such a good look right now. Here it is. Ryder Morgan finishes the race in P1. Victor Mugello comes second and Kuka comes around in third. Just about not able to do so. There it is then. Good result here for the Black Rifle car. Should be very satisfied with that one. John Bagnoli in P5 for now. Taylor Swain trying to push him all that distance. Trying to see if he can somehow find a way to make it around towards the end there. Unable to successfully do so in this corner. We'll have to let him go. Maybe another opportunity will come, however. I'm not so certain just yet. For now, pretty successful, I'd say. Now, maybe towards the end, there is actually a chance at this. Number 18 still trying to do it. So close by, but is that gonna be it? No, I'm afraid not. It's Chikoloy. Tried to make that work around the last time. Sven Matisse able to take that position. That was so close in the end. Not able to do so. Quite the spectacular matchup today, I have to say. Some great racing, but mainly chaos. Now let's have a look at the hot lap then, because obviously it's been quite an eventful one, I think that's fair to say. Around this circuit that is 5.2 kilometers long. Quite a long one. It's opened 1974, so over 50 years ago. It's actually owned by Ferrari, for the people that didn't know that. And at the moment, we are aboard with the fastest lap out here. There's going to be Paulo Felix with 153.397. And obviously that is the same right out. The record currently is in hands of Alessandro Ghiretti. Did a 150.961, which was in the Porsche Carrera Cup France, which was actually at Mugello for that one. Quite a amazing race, I have to say. Fun to see really how that one's gone. This is now going to be the lap we're aboard with here. There's quite a technical circuit here, especially in the beginning. Then it kind of flattens off a little bit in terms of how difficult it is. And then towards the end, it's all about lines again. Only one long straight on this one. This is then currently the result right here. As we see Paulo Felix make it through towards the end, I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure providing a commentary for you. If you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe. We've got more videos coming in the way soon. And thank you guys for watching. See you guys later.